everyone, welcome back to Maths with Heraa. In today's video, we are going to talk about box method, multiplication. We talked about this method before, but now we are going to try 4 by 4 and let's see how it's going to work out. So the first thing we are going to do, like we did in the previous video, we are going to draw a box. Now since it's 4 by 4, so let's see which numbers we are going to work on right now. So let's say the numbers that we are going to try multiplying is 111 times 222, right? Let me make it a little bigger so everyone can see it clearly. Okay, so I hope it's kind of a little lighter color. Maybe let me brighten up a bit. So I believe everybody can see the color, the number clearly, what we are going to do in today's question. Right, so since it's 4 by 4, this means that when we are going to work on it first, we have to draw 4 lines. What I'm going to do, just trying to make the same line, copy and paste it, so we would be saving quite a lot of time. Another one. So we have 4 boxes here. Now we need to make 4 rows. So let's draw one first row and then we can do the same way. We can copy and paste it. So these are the 4 lines, right? So let's work it out. First thing is it's 111. So we would see how much would we write like we did in the last one. 1 and they're going to be 3 zeros after that. And then 1 and then it's going to be 2 zeros after that. Then it's 10 and then we are just left with 1. Now here, likewise, it's 2, so they're going to be 3 zeros, right? Then it's 2, so it's going to be 2 zeros. Okay, now all you gotta do is just count down the number of zeros. So how many zeros you have? 6. So you would just put 2 and then 6 zeros there. So 1, 2, I should have made a little bigger box. Maybe I can put 1 0 here, yeah? Now, likewise, we would move on and then it would be 2 and it would have how many zeros? Total 5. So let's put down 5 zeros there. Now, next one, it would be total 4 zeros. And then it is just 2000. Next, 5 zeros. So it would be 2 and then 5 zeros. And then 2, 4 zeros. 2 and 3 zeros. Then just 200. Then it would be 2 and 4 zeros. 2 and 3 zeros. 2 and 2 zeros. And that's 20. That is 2 and 3 zeros. 2 and 2 zeros. And then in the end, we are just left with 2. Now, like we did in the previous question, we are supposed to add all of them up. So let's write them down. 2 and then there are how many zeros? There are 6 of them. So Next one, we need to check. That's 5 zeros, so it would be here. So you can make it easier. You can just put a check mark on the ones that you're done with so you don't forget which one you're on, because there are quite a lot of twos just there. So there can be a possibility that you can miss out a number. And then again, you can also start from the smallest number. Now you see how many zeros are there. So you can just put in 4 zeros. And then there would be a 2, then 2 and 3 zeros. Now you can also do it this way, like if you wanted, you can just add up these rows first. You can just add up these numbers first, and then whatever you get, you can add the remaining numbers. Like you can just do this way as well if long addition is a problem. So let's try it this way. So right now, what we end up with is this, right? Now, what we can do, we can add in the same question, we can add up this row now, right? We are moving on to the second row. So how many zeros? We got 5 zeros. So let's start from the smaller one because it would be easier. So first we will go for the 5 zeros, and then there is a 2. Then if we move on to the next one, there are 4 zeros. Then there is a 2, 3 zeros. Then there is a 2, and then we have 200. Now what we gotta do, we have to add these up. So what do we get? 0, 0, 2, 4, 4, 4, and 2. So we are done with the second row. Now we're moving on to the third row, right? So let's write down the numbers. Now again, we have 4 zeros, so we will start with the smaller one. Then there is a 2. Then there is 2000. So 3 zeros there. And then there is 20. Yeah, before 20 there is a 200 as well. I missed out a number there. And then we have a 20. So let's add this up. My bad. So we have a 0, we have a 2, we have a 4, that's a 6, that's a 6, that's a 4, and that's a 2. Now let's move on, and we have 2200, 20 and 2. So we have 2000, then we have 200, then we have 20 and 2. Let's add them up. So that is 2, that is 4, that is 6, this is 8, this is 6, 4, and 2. So we got our answer, right? So if you understand the question, that's great. If not, feel free to reach out to me in the comment section and I'll be happy to answer your questions. And I'll see you in the next video.